Following the violent scenes seen in the media at this year's Euro tournament, I visited a local pub to gauge opinion.
It's shameful, really. Both as an England fan and as a football fan, it's just the scenes have been pretty disgraceful. But on the flip side, there always is violence at these sort of events, and I don't think the French police or organisers have been organised enough to prevent it from happening or stop it from happening once it starts. They've probably been more focused on a potential terrorist attack than actual any trouble between two groups of rival fans. So
I think the representation of English people is terrible. I would be interested to know what comes out of an investigation, because there's kind of this allegation of Russian fans storming English fans and there's violence erupting, but I think something would have precipitated that. It represents a very negative element of British culture, which is somewhat to do with football, but it also is to do with so much more.
I think as always it's just a really negative reflection on English football and Britons when they travel abroad. I mean, it's definitely a common theme. It seems to be, it happens all the time. They're looking at banning now the English teams or Russian teams or whoever's involved, and maybe that's the extent they need to go to kind of stop making improvement in the future.
I think if I had my tickets booked and I was going, it wouldn't put me off, but I think it's certainly made me apprehensive about going to certain hotspots, key areas where it's kicking off.
It wouldn't deter me from going to France, but a tournament, yeah.
I think, ultimately it's going to put people off going there. It's meant to be a family event.